Royal watchers, strap in, because in the space of a single breath, Buckingham Palace glittered with ceremony while, half a world away, Prince Harry fired a homecoming flare that lit up every newsfeed from London to Los Angeles. If you love having front row seats to royal roller coasters, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell right now, because the last 30 seconds of this video will leave you with one question only you can answer. Picture it, the ballroom at Buckingham Palace. Chandeliers spraying gold across crimson carpets, courtiers standing ramrods straight as King Charles III, 76, still recovering yet refusing to slow, steps forward to honor national heroes. Up first is sports titan Sir Billy Boston, shoulders square as the day he scored his first of 571 tries. With one swift sword tap, Charles makes him the first ever athlete knighted solely for services to rugby league. Cameras click. The orchestra swells, and the message is obvious. Tradition is alive and roaring. But before the flashbulbs cool, the plot flips. Exactly 97 minutes after Billy's new knighthood hits the palace Instagram, the Invictus Games feed drops a 6-line statement. Opening ceremony, 10 July 2027. Closing ceremony, 17 July 2027. Venue, Birmingham, United Kingdom. Patron in attendance, the Duke of Sussex. One post, 6 lines, and boom. Harry has just announced the precise week he'll stride back onto British soil. Why Birmingham? Because Invictus hasn't been held in the UK since its 2014 debut, because the city outpitched 6 global rivals to host, and because the 2027 edition promises 23 sports, including brand new events like e-sport, pickleball, and laser run, designed for wounded warriors, Harry calls his band of brothers and sisters. More than symbolism, the Midlands venue sits less than 100 miles from Windsor Castle and barely an hour's train ride from Buckingham Palace. Translation: every handshake, every cheer, every awkward glance will unfold in the monarchy's own backyard. Inside those palace walls, aides scramble. One source whispers that Charles offered quiet congratulations and best wishes, but privately frets about costs and optics. After a high court ruling stripped Harry of automatic Metropolitan Police cover, each armed officer requires a signed check, and security for an arena packed with royals, veterans, and global media could top £5 million. Courtiers also eye the calendar. July is peak royal duty season, stuffed with garden parties, trooping rehearsals, maybe even a state visit. Can the firm spare senior faces and oxygen for Harry's Spotlight Week? Meanwhile, the public splits like a cracked teacup. Overnight polling shows 52% of Britons welcome Harry's Invictus return, yet 61% insist he should schedule a private reunion with the king first. Pundits pound studio tables. Will Invictus overshadow Charles's drive for service narrative? Can a glitzy veteran gala outshine the sober dignity of palace knighthoods? Beneath the noise lurks a deeper question. Did Harry choose this timing to recapture headlines? Or is the palace just slow to react? Here's the twist that might finally thaw the frost. Birmingham's organizing committee confirms VIP tickets go first to athletes, second to charity partners, third to members of the royal household. If William or Charles accept those seats, Invictus could become the neutral ground no palace therapist could arrange. Picture a cancer-recovered king clapping from row A, a green-suited William praising resilience, and Harry bear-hugging medalists under a spotlight built for peace. One handshake, 2 brothers, millions watching, ratings gold, and maybe, just maybe, family silver mended. Then there's Meghan. Will she board the Heathrow red-eye in 2027? Sussex insiders say she's evaluating schedules, code for checking poll numbers, security briefs, and tabloid temperature. Comment pages already sharpen the question. Will Birmingham boo the Duchess? The palace press office rolls collective eyes, but one stray chorus of jeers could drown out a decade of veteran advocacy. Tension like this sells, and tension keeps you glued, which is exactly why you're still here. Speaking of glued, pause for half a second. Hit subscribe, ring that bell, and help vault this channel past the magic 100,000 mark. Your click funds the late-night fact-checks, the leaked memos, and the on-scene reporting that mainstream outlets only hope to match. Back to the saga. Logistics planners are mapping athlete villages across Birmingham's NEC campus. Hotel blocks, transport corridors, pop-up physio tents. Overlay that with VIP motorcades for senior royals, Secret Service-grade protocols if Meghan attends, and 2 royal kids who will need holiday distractions if Archie and Lilibet tag along. One organizer calls it the biggest operational headache since the Platinum Jubilee. Translation, chaos makes headlines. We'll be there. For now, Buckingham Palace keeps its official line icy polite. His Majesty is pleased to see the Invictus Games return to Britain. Privately, aides grumble. They were blindsided by the Instagram drop. A joint statement had been drafted, never used. Instead, Sir Billy's historic knighthood slipped to page 2 in most morning papers. Collateral damage of a Sussex social media strike. Let's widen that lens. Charles's health battles have swelled public sympathy. Harry's memoir, lawsuits, and Netflix glare have dented his UK poll numbers. The 2027 Games form an arena where those narratives collide. If Harry keeps cameras fixed on athletes and away from palace grievances, he could win hearts. If he lands with a podcast crew and a fresh legal filing, he risks looking opportunistic. Both camps know the stakes, and so do we. What happens next? The Ministry of Defense will finalize support contracts within 6 months. West Midlands Police already draft a multi-million-pound security budget. The Royal Rota files early for accreditation. Team Sussex registers its own film crews. Somewhere inside Windsor Castle, Charles pencils family time, subject to attitude, onto the July diary page. Whispered leaks say William's Earthshot tour might pause for a single Invictus Day. Whose handshake will the cameras catch first? We'll chase every update, every whispered itinerary, every security zone map. But for now, I leave you with 2 burning questions. Can Birmingham's Invictus Arena build a bridge sturdy enough to carry crown, estranged prince, and skeptical public all at once? Or will dueling headlines freeze the Windsor feud for another decade? Drop your take in the comments. Respectful debate only. And we'll feature the sharpest views in our next episode. Like, subscribe, share, and keep that bell on, because in the royal realm, the next plot twist is only ever one heartbeat away.